Before we drop the gate, it needs to be acknowledged that motocross is an inherently dangerous sport that sometimes comes with permanent consequences. This is a journey of a new beginner, so mistakes will be made. This is more of an example of what not to do, so please do not attempt anything that you see in this video unless you have professional instruction or on a closed course and are willing to get bucked and hucked. Nothing much has changed as we begin another episode of MX Yoga. I'm getting ready to line up for day 90, round 7 RIM Saturday Motocross 30th Anniversary Series. There are only 3 rounds left in this 9-race series, and as I look back for the first time, although I haven't won a single round, I have been stacking up quite a few second place finishes, which possibly leaves me as a contender for the series. And by possibly, I mean that it's a long shot, because I have to win out the last 3 races, which is a level of consistency I don't know is attainable, being that I have yet to string along a solid 6-lap race.
Do or do not. There is no try.
It's going to be a great day, and I've spent the last couple of days just making sure that I'm going to be hydrated and won't be having the muscle cramp issues I've had before. I'm looking forward to this one.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
And it's the number 22 of Lance Northcutt taking the whole shot. So I'm going to sneak in behind him and see if I can force him to stay. Now, just a lap later, number 38 Matthew Trussell sneaks alongside, and now we got the makings of a 3-way battle for first. Damn, I was pushing hard and something had to give. So there goes Moto 1. And all I can really do at this point is salvage the finish. Well, I didn't really see that coming. Sliding out an off-camber turn and falling down a mountain. I mean, that doesn't happen every day. And it kind of really makes you wonder if I'm ever really going to put this together. I mean, if I can't win with the 15-second uncontested lead, then this is going to be a really long journey. At this point, the switch has been flipped, and I'm pushing to push. And as I fight my way back to a third place position, getting ready to attack for second, I ended up making a fatal flaw and experienced my first huckabuck. I don't even really know what happened. I was in the seat through the turn, and I think I ended up seat bouncing into the whoops. The suspension was loaded and ended up throwing me sideways. Kind of felt like it knocked the wind out of me something fierce, and it took me a few moments to realize, but someone actually stopped to get my bike out of the track, totally abandoning his own race to look after me. And I didn't know it at the time, but it was Rim's very own coordinator, Frank.
Thanks, man.
He made sure I was good to go before he even went back to his bike. Hashtag sportsmanship. And this was a very distinctive moment. I remember thinking, you know, no one's gonna think less of you if you just roll off.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you.
At this point, this round was a total throwaway. But I had to pick myself up and carry on. We're all gonna have off days. That's any given Sunday. I have a couple weeks until the first round of Transworld's Motocross Fall Classic, and so it's time to get some practice in while I can. And then there's the bittersweet phone call. I say bittersweet because as much as I'm going to miss her, I know she's in a better place and she's no longer in pain. Parkinson's took 20 years from her and ultimately completely stole her quality of life. And that was her lot, and she dealt with it with as much grace and dignity as you could expect from anybody, smiling all the way to the end. I'm not sad. In fact, I feel more connected to her than I ever have. It's like I got the world's greatest guardian angel on my back. She's finally at peace, and now I can be too. Suddenly, I started having fun. I quit caring about doing well or winning. It was simply about having fun. And I'm finding that I'm thinking less and less about riding, and I'm just riding.
Race 12, first gate, beginner 450F, second gate.
So there we go, race 12. I was all amped up. I thought I was gonna be race 1. I'm gonna be sitting here for a while. Man.
So I go into Transworld knowing two things. Number one, Milestone is my track. I have literally turned thousands of laps on that course, and that's my sole advantage. Number two, when Moto 1, I know with about 97% certainty that everyone off that line is going to burn their nut to try and hole shot, except for me. I'm going to let someone else run the pace, and then I'm going to see where I stand before I go balls to the wall wide open. This is also extra special for me because this is the first race that all my boys are at. I told them they had to be there because they were my lucky charms, which is yet to be proven wrong because I've only lost with them not being there. Just as expected, everybody's on the verge of full tilt, so I've got to take extra care to weed through the traffic. All I've got to do is stay consistent and be patient. And there it is. The moment I needed. I stayed within control, I stayed consistent, and when I charged in the final lap, I was running a pace that no one else could catch. And with all the downtime in between motos, it gave us a chance to hang out with Eli from Red Label MX. He was running his very first race at plus 40 amateur, and his boy was running in the minis. It was good, not so clean, family fun, had by all.
And the big winner of the whole weekend was this dude right here.
Okay.
Oh, you like froze up on me, like.
And as I go into Moto 2, I only have one thing on my mind: hole shot.
It's time.
Third lap, second place, passed me in a caution. Now, I'm no race official, but I'm pretty sure you aren't supposed to pass in a yellow, and you're definitely supposed to be wheels to the ground. But I have no assurance that anyone's even checking this stuff. So foul or no foul, I gotta push back. As I go into the last couple of laps, I found my attack point, and it's this back tree line triple, and it's going to boil down to the last lap. I have one shot to force this outcome. It's just a matter of commitment, focus, and execution. I needed this win. More than that, I needed to know that winning was possible if I followed through with the game plan and rode smart, with objective number one simply being to have fun. Which of course begs for step number 26. Winning is fun. This was a great moment that my boys and I are going to remember for a very long time. And now they have to come to every race because it's bona fide.
First round win. I'll take it.
They are my lucky charms. So until the next one, grab a loved one and hug them till they beg to let go.